Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this brand new day. It's Easter. Easter? It is Sunday, 4/21. I have no idea what day Easter is. It could be today, Easter Sunday. In my pocket, I, of course, have a rodent because I like rodents. I watched a Tier Zoo video today about rodents and the classification of rodents thereof from, F tier to S tier. Porcupines on top and naked mole rats on the bottom. But they didn't even talk about hamsters or mice. I think they're probably in the rat category. But this is little Gojira. I woke her up. Sorry about that. I also panicked her by grabbing her from behind like that with your fingers going in. It feels like claws. And so luckily she didn't panic, but much. It still freaked her out a little, and I feel bad about that. But here we go, little Gojira. I'm going to put her back in her cage because I woke her up, and I feel bad about that, but not so bad I didn't do it. But there we go. Now she's going to go back to sleep. She has completely buried her mason jar. She doesn't even go inside of it. She can't. It's stuffed full of bedding, and it's just all the bedding in that area is just piled up on top of it. It's completely buried. It's weird. I have no idea why she's doing that, or has done that. I guess I could dig it out for her, see if she wants to sleep in it again. But they're burrowing creatures, and bedding is easy to burrow through, so if she needs to or wants to, she can burrow through it like an elephant. No, elephants don't burrow, so sorry about that one. Actually, that was a reference to a really stupid joke from Monty Python, and even at that, it's an incorrect reference because they have a TV show, and there was also on an album one of their skits where somebody was going to come on and do a thing on a TV show, and they were going to burrow through an elephant. Okay, Monty Python, thumbs up for that. Last night, I did not go full walkies. And without opiates in my system, that appears to be about the best I can do. Every other night that I have had horrible, horrible restless leg syndrome is when my back has really been bad because I've gone walkies up to Walmart, come back, relaxed, gone to bed. The inflammation in my nerves has kept me awake all night. Those nights that I haven't gone walkies, I've slept beautifully. But I can't not walk. So last night, I went and just walked from here to the Safeway and back. Slept wonderfully. So, I can't make full 6-mile round trip walks or I'm not going to be able to sleep that night. Which means I'm going to have to just break it up into smaller trips. A lot of smaller trips during the day when it's not raining, if it's not raining. And then at nighttime, do another smaller trip to keep my exercise in. So it's going to be kind of annoying that I can't just walk to Walmart anymore and back, and it's going to have to be several smaller trips. If I can't sleep because of my nerves and my back, then oh my God. So it has healed to some degree. I mean, I remember way back in like 2004, 2005, when I was trying to deal with this. It was horrific. And it's not quite as bad because it was bad back then. Now, at least things have healed a little bit, and that's good. I mean, it's still a mess. Right now with my chair, I have to have now a cushion on my chair. Cushion in quotes because it's a folded up towel. When you get chairs, if it's soft and squishy, the insides will conform to your body. And your center of gravity is further back. And you focused on those two loops of bone that form the major part of your pelvic structure. and then your gluteus maximus attaches to that. So yeah, you leave butt prints in your chairs because of your bones and center of gravity. So my chair has, because of that, the back part has settled down more, because when you're sitting, your feet are on the ground, and so your legs, your knees are up a little higher. That means there's been a sinking like this, so the backs of my thighs have been pressing harder and harder and harder into the front part of the chair. Guess where a lot of your nerves run, as well as blood flow. So I've been having to deal with that. Finally, I've got a towel that I just don't use anymore, and I folded it up and I got it sitting in my chair. It's got the back part of my body raised up higher. The towel in the front part is lower so that it's not pressing up into the back of my legs. And that appears to work. Right now, I just started it last night, and this morning it's feeling good. It's not pressing into the backs of my thighs real hard. And I sound terrible. My sincere apologies, to me anyway. My lower plate no longer fits properly at all. And there's two reasons for that. Number one, they put in a soft liner, and soft liners help it conform to the inside of your mouth, but it's not a permanent thing. It wears away over time. And so that's been going away. And plus, my gum lines, there's been continued resorption of tissue. If your gum line isn't holding up teeth anymore, your gum line just goes away. But it takes time. And I've only had dentures for like 5 years. I'm still losing my gum tissue. And so my lower plate, with the wearing away of the soft liner on the inside and the resorption of my tissue, it doesn't fit properly at all anymore. So, yay. I have no idea how much it costs to get it done, but I need to call up that dental agency and find out about it when everything opens up. This is like, what, a 4-day weekend? Did that include... Is that like Monday and Tuesday? I don't even know what days are off in the United States. Ugh. But such is life. I am also very, very glad to discover that, you see, I hadn't realized that hemp had so much CBDs in it. It's primarily CBDs. By cultivation, because hemp is like the male plant of the cannabis sativa plant, and so it's the same species, it's just the male plant, and it has some THC in it, except the amount that it has in it is minuscule. It's like the leaves and the stems of the cannabis plant have like 1/100th of as much THC as is in the actual bud. And hemp has like 1/100th of the THC that's in the stems and leaves of a regular cannabis. So there's some, but it's not going to affect you. But that has a ton of CBDs in it. Now, the thing I had been worried about before is with the actual cannabis plant, especially for medicinal, and now that they've made it recreational, and every medicinal place is just shut down and closed. So now they only get the growers that are like pushing for high THC because, hey, people want to get high, so they're coming in to buy pot. And so CBDs, which are the opposite of THC, has been pushed down low. In fact, there's a ton of species that are sold over the counter now with 0 CBDs in them. And that sucks because CBDs are good for you. They do not hit you up here. They're non-psychoactive, but they will help with anxiety. They will help with pain. It is incredible what CBDs will do for you. There's like 103, 113 different chemicals that all affect your brain in cannabis, and thumbs up for that. It's good stuff. Now, it's not perfect for absolutely everybody. There are some people that have to be very careful with how much they take in because you can overdose on it. Now, it's not overdosing as you would normally know overdosing. And in fact, what happens is if you take in too much THC or too much other cannabinoids, you can start vomiting. It's all individual. I have taken in massive amounts that would just knock anybody else unconscious. and I only feel slight amounts of pain control and nothing else. So there's lots of people out there that would take a fifth of what I do and then would be just vomiting. So you got to be careful. You do have to be careful. It's not going to kill you. Once the level get down in your blood, you stop feeling nauseous and you're great again. And your liver does all the various breaking downs. Your liver is an awesome thing. In fact, every time you see something about you need to detox your body, no, you don't need to detox. There's no need to detox. Your liver and your kidneys are excellent detoxers. They get rid of every damn thing that they need to. There's nothing inside of your body that's toxic or wasteful unless you have a specific disease, but you're not just feeling run down because you have a parasite. Ugh, and so you need to detox. No, that's just scammers trying to get money from you. Your liver and your kidneys are fine unless you have a specific disease by a specific microorganism. That can happen, but no need to detox because your body detox is great. I mean, alcohol is a poison, but your liver can get rid of it out of your body. So that's a definite thumbs up. Oh, the sun is starting to shine through here in just a way. Hopefully it won't hit my eyes. Thumbs up for that. And then, of course, I just wanted to talk about this one because I was watching a video and they were talking about how, if, you know, you're supposed to give up like eating meat for Lent if you're like Catholic. If I can remember. But in Detroit, muskrats are not considered meat. And so during that period of time, the churches in Detroit of, you know, I guess Catholic churches will capture and cook and prepare muskrats so that people can eat muskrats. And apparently they are so delicious that there's no way to describe it, and people say that those that eat muskrats definitely deserve to be saints. So I wouldn't want to eat a muskrat. Number one, I don't like eating rodents and stuff because rodents are cute. Little Gojira is running around now because I woke her up, so I'm sorry I woke her up, but I mean, just imagine. Come here, little one. Come here. Nab. I wouldn't want to skin and eat her. I mean, she's not a muskrat, but still, she's a rodent. So that would be sad. But then I don't like killing in any way, which means I would become, if I had to become a grow my own foodist, that's not a term, but I would be a vegetarian because I don't think I could kill any of the animals that I needed to eat. And as long as you've got proper vegetable combinations, you don't have to worry. You can get all your complete proteins just through proper mixing. I mean, rice and beans right off the bat forms a complete protein, and so there's tons of plant proteins, so you don't need to eat meat. It's just we do so because meat is filled with all sorts of like energy and stuff, but plants are too. It's just some people like me can't chew a lot of plants anymore. I don't have a lot of chewing surfaces anymore. But she's a cutie, but I'm going to put her back even though I woke her up and now she won't go back to sleep. She's wild and crazy. He's a little one. I know I like to not have their feet dangling, but sometimes you just have to assert your dominance over the tinier life forms. And if by having their feet dangle as I put them down into their cage asserts my dominance, then, well, I guess occasionally I'm going to end up doing that. Foolish and silly though it is. Only really because of her. Not because of her. Only really her. That extra word just changes the whole sentence entirely, doesn't it? Only really her, because she is so calm that she's not freaking out. Her little feet aren't going, wah, as I do that. If I ever try to pick up like little Saber over in her cage against the wall, if I pick her up like that, her little feet are going like this because it's like, oh, where's the ground? Where's the ground? And that's scary. Whereas she could, except for the day that I put all that stuff in her cage and it broke her mind with terror, she's been great at almost everything. Just I broke her mind with terror that one day that she kept trying to chew through everything, and so I had to stop it. She's got plenty of stuff to chew on now. She just can't chew through the side of the cage. Hopefully. Oi. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments, so our community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me comments. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. Thumbs up each one I do. Answer as many as I can. There's no way I can get to them all. People are commenting on old videos, new videos, and while there's not a ton of comments, there's more that I can just easily go through. So I'm doing the best I can. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at that sort of thing. And it's a range of 20 to 25 because even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, I still get lost with depression, fibro, and more. So I do my best, though. I do my best. Calling up my Chrome here, we have Lil Nugs. Thank you so very much. And Asher Weiserman, greatly appreciated. Giannis Ropiatis, I'm nowhere close, but thank you very, very much. And Pan, thumbs up and thank you. Theo, greatly appreciated. The Man in the Mask, ooh, greatly appreciated. Blurry Face, good name from a good band. Candy 123, thank you very, very much. And Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. Daisy Gamer Hunter Sup, greatly appreciated. Thomas S, thumbs up and thank you. Owl Right, All AWEL, right? Thank you very, very much. Kabu Blashwa, that's a heck of a name. Thank you very, very much. And Cass Cody, greatly appreciated. Braden Clark, thumbs up and thank you. Crazy Man 6447, greatly appreciated. Emile Levesque Lapointe, I'm nowhere close, but thank you very, very much. Arex, AREEXZ, thank you very, very much. Merciless Condemnation, thumbs up for that. King Arts, greatly appreciated. Hayden Lawyer, thumbs up and thank you. No Association Band Official, greatly appreciated. Smiley 322, thumbs up and thank you. Bone Train, greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Lone Wolf Adam 11, thumbs up and thank you. Greatly appreciated each and every one of you. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Thumbs up and thank you very much. There are names that normally I would expect to see there that weren't, so hopefully everybody's okay, especially on this Easter Sunday weekend. Thumbs up for that. Well, hey. And if you could check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence, a definite thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool and greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now to the literal end of time. Which, again, will hopefully be longer than next Tuesday. Hopefully, and remember, when you die, the universe comes crashing to a halt for you. Oh, itchy nose. Holy smokes. As more and more I hear the death march drum beat in my ears, and I'm only 56, more and more people are dying all the time that I grew up reading books of, watching on TV, watching in movies. They're almost every day I read about somebody that I used to look up to is now gone, and they just died. So yeah, you hear the death march drum beat very, very lightly when you're younger, and the older you get, that death march just gets louder and louder. Now 56, coming up on 57, it's not overpowering and thunderingly loud yet. But boy, I am aware every single day of that death march drum beat in my ears. And I know that as I get older, it's going to get louder and louder and louder and louder until one day it just stops. As it does for all of us. Well, hey, I've got this video coming up. No, I'm doing this video now. I got another video coming up that I recorded yesterday. I break everything into 2 parts. So there's that. I got another video I got to record. So hey, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend. You gonna jingle for me? Oh, I didn't realize the little skulls were so far apart. What? Come on. There, sort of. Take care. Have a great day. Why didn't you jingle?